Hey everybody, welcome to No Filters. I'm Rhonda, warts and all. I guess we'll keep counting them down. It's day 3 after the apocalypse, or pardon me, the concept of a plan of an apocalypse. This time I have to confess and ask for absolution. I got myself into a situation arguing with a bunch of 20-year-olds on social media. I knew better, but the girl who made the post was a high school friend of my daughter's, and I know her. And let me reiterate, I know her, so I definitely shouldn't have gotten involved in this. But the thing I want to draw attention to is she didn't like my comment about trading your daughter's rights for the price of eggs. And she posted a couple of other, how you treat people who, vote differently than you shows your character and all that stuff. And I just sent her a private message and I said, look, I know you've heard all this, but I just sort of outlined the things that are going to happen. The prices aren't going to go down because the corporations control those. And unless they can enact the emergency fund, the emergency act about not price gouging, there's nothing the executive branch can do, et cetera, and all these other things. So I just let it go, and I just, that was it. I didn't post it on her wall because I didn't want to just preach at her on her own wall. So I private message her. Fast forward about 24 hours, and her husband screenshots my message to her and puts it on her original comment. And right out of the gate, calls me a dumbass. Granted, I got like 45 years, or 35 years on this guy. But anyway, I digress. I did not engage. I knew I was in a room full of toddlers and needed to go. But my question is, why is it that some men, feel the need to jump to their woman's defense? To me, it sends a message. I don't think she's smart enough to handle this. I don't think she's capable of defending herself or just merely having a conversation and bringing up salient points. I don't believe in her. And that's what that says to me. And it happens all the time. It happened with my 50-some-odd-year-old sister. She recently married and had her husband jump into the fray when she was trying to get custody of her daughter. We can fight our own battles, thank you. We don't need your help. We are not damsels in distress. And I immediately lose respect for women who allow this to happen. And of course, I have no respect for the men that do it, because it just sends a message that my wife's ignorant and stupid and dumb. And besides, she's changing the kitchen sink, washing dishes, and about to push out another baby. Let me handle this. And I can't abide that. And this is regardless of your politics. This is not valiant. This is not chivalry. This is you telling me I can't stand up for myself, have my own voice, point out the things that I think. There's not a man in my life who would ever consider jumping into something on my behalf. They might comment their own opinions, which might align with mine, but they would never jump in to defend my honor. They know that they could become collateral damage. But I just don't get it. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think so. I know too many strong women who would be like, honey, I got this. Back off. And honey would. Honey, values his own life. But the thing is that growing up, I always knew what I thought, and it was probably 75% wrong, but by God, I stood up for it. If I was committed to it and I had convinced myself, then I stood up for it. And, I learned as I went. But I don't need your help. I need your support in bailing me out from time to time, actual jail. But I don't need you to fight my verbal battles. This was over social media. We weren't even throwing punches yet. So I should have known better. I did know better. I mean, these are 20-somethings. They only know what they've been told. And we're so afraid of the LGBTQ indoctrination down here. I was like, take a look around. These kids are completely indoctrinated. And the sad thing is, it doesn't even have anything to do with reality. So I just thought I'd share that. So you don't have to come to my defense, but I do appreciate your support. And any comments you ever want to make on any of my posts or videos, feel free, as long as they're your opinions. You don't have to fight my battles. I'll see you next time.